exam. We are going to concentrate on the writing skills today. And what are the writing skills that we have? You already told me. It is notice, letters. In the letters you have letter to the editor, you have complaint letter. Do you have any order letter also? Placing order, business letter? Right now for this exam it is not there. But you have job application letter. Am I right? And in the invitations you have both formal, informal invitations as well as replies. So let us now first start with the notice writing. When it is notice, what is the thing that we have to remember? What actually is a piece of notice? Anyone could give me a reply, please? Is anyone? I wanted single answer. I don't want any group answers. Who is ready to answer? Yes, boy, you started. Tell me. I didn't get you.
Format.
No, you tell me what actually is a notice.
To inform others about the event.
To inform others about an event. Please sit. More or less it is the right thing. We need to understand that notice is something that we give it is some kind of an information. I am writing short form, I am writing info. Please understand that it is information, and this information is about some kind of an activity, event, whichever way you want it, you can remember it. It is an activity or an event, whichever way. And so we need to give information about this notice in various ways. It is because it's a short piece of writing, only 50 words, and you will be telling what it is. For example, it is any kind of a cultural event. You will tell what it is. Once you say what the event is, you must understand when it is. You must then understand where it is. Yes, and to whom it is concerned. These are the things we remember when it comes to notice about events. If at all it is any kind of a competition, the same thing, I am putting an arrow mark like this and writing competition, or it is something connected to the submission of anything. 1 second. If it is a competition or submission of any other kind of things, for example assignment or going on a tour and you have to pay the fee, it is any kind of a thing with a time bound ones. At that time you will include all these things, what it is, when it is, where it is, that also you will include, and you will add a few more points. You will mention in that last date. It is very important, and you will also mention whom to consult. Is this understandable? In case you are writing an assignment, let us assume that you are getting ready for your ALS. I had already given you the topic. Yes, so I will say this is to inform the students of class 12B about ALS submission. Yes, each student has to check the school website to find out the topic assigned to them. Prepare well for it by verifying through the websites, different websites, or by checking books. Nothing must be written as it is. It should be understood and written in own words. The last date for submission is 26th of August. Consult the subject teacher for any other queries. In that way we finish it and we close it. Is it understandable? Everyone got the point here, I think. So in this way we include all these things. In case you wanted to write about, 1 second. Now how are we going to write this? I am showing it in one page here so that we will be able to get to know what is what. So the first and the foremost thing that we have to remember is it has to be written in a box. Let me again draw the margin. Please remember that you have to compulsorily write the question number with the given letter, option A, option B, whichever it is. This usually comes as question number 3. So you are writing it as question number 3. You are answering A or B. Do not forget this. You are not entitled to get marks if you forget this. Is this understandable? So first thing that you need to do is draw from close to the margin. Take at least something around 8 lines. In case your margin, the page is still here and you can see the margin on the other side, isn't it? So let me put it like this. This is the margin that you are able to see. You extend it till almost close to it. Don't start from the margin. Don't end till that point. Leave a little gap there and here. Is this understood? And do not close it. Draw 3 sides. Usually go for 7 or 8 lines, so that you will be able to finish it. In case you cannot finish it, first itself extend the lines and then you continue writing. Is this understandable? Because these are the things that you have to pay attention to. Many students say, ma'am, we'll draw the lines afterward, the box afterward. Wrong, don't do that. Yes? So what are the things that we have to bear in mind? What is the first thing that we have to write? Likit Sai, what's the first thing that we have to write when we start this notice? Heading? Notice. Is it understandable? Is it correct or something else can be done? We have to write, actually there are 2 ways of writing it. CBSE is asking us to write the word notice first. And if at all you write the name of the organization first and then you leave a line and write notice also, it is accepting it. Yes? So both the things are there. I am going to start it with notice. Should we write it in normal letters or in capitals? Yes. Should it be written on the left side or right side? Center alignment. Bear that in mind. We are writing close. Now we know that this is the center, so we are writing in this way, notice. Yes? What's the next thing that we have to write in here? Name of the organization or the place or authority which is issuing it. Sometimes it could be school, college, any kind of bank, whichever it is. So let us assume that this is small. I'll write ABC school because I wanted to save space. Pardon me? Where should we write the date? Left side. Should we write the date first or should we write the heading first? Let us write ABC. Were you taught about writing the date first? No issues. If you write the date here first and then you write this also, it is accepted. So I am writing ABC Public School. And then I am writing the date. What is today's date? 19/8/24. See, in case you wanted to make it look attractive. Now tell me, what is your target of writing these examinations? To get good marks, am I right? In the school, I know how each person writes. I'll be able to read it thoroughly and then I'll be able to assess it. But in the board examinations, do you know what happens? Who corrects your paper? Any idea? We cannot guess. It can go to any part of the country. So there, please remember that most of the teachers wanted to do the correction as fast as possible. And in case you do not write good handwriting, you do not write question numbers, you miss any points, forget the chance of getting at least medium marks. You will not get. In case you really wanted to get good marks, the first thing is handwriting neatness. These 2 things. Then comes the content. When you are writing the content for this, you can even leave a line after notice, you can leave a line after this heading, you can leave a line even after this date. Why are we to do that? In order to give gaps properly so that the person who is evaluating will be able to look at it easily. Is it clear? Yes, the child has written whatever is required. These things come to the mind of the evaluator. Done? Now let us assume that this is about completion of, now let us imagine that we are going for a tour. Which place did you all go? Wonderla, right? Trip to Wonderla. Now that it is about it. So what should be the heading now? We have almost 3 headings. One is notice, another one is name of the issuing school or college or whatever it is. Another thing is for this notice, what is the heading? So that can be written in 3 or 4 words. Let us not make it a long one. For this, you can write first letter capital for every word. Now I wanted to write Wonderla trip or a trip to Wonderla or school trip, field trip. I can write it in many ways. Is there only one way of writing it? No. The creativity is yours. Understood? So let me write it in 2 words, 3 words. Trip to Wonderla. If you wanted to underline neatly with a ruler, do it. Do not, there are many students who write one word, they underline like this, Monish. Don't do that. You will miss marks. I don't want you to miss marks. That's the reason I am taking your name here. Understood? Don't do such kind of underlining, please. With a ruler, you feel like underlining, underline. No need of wasting the time, leave it. Is it clear? Everyone understood the point still here? And now we should start writing the content. Here also, if you feel like leaving a line, there is no objection. You can leave a line and you can write. Now, when it comes to the content, I am just writing like this. What should be the matter? We already understood that what it is, to whom it is concerned, where is it, when it is. Because this is something connected to a tour, we should also remember the date. Yes? Can I say, I inform you that? Can I write like that? What should I write it then? Yes, Tanveer? We inform that. Yes, Mukundan, what do you think we have to write? This is to inform. You tell Pragadesh. We are informing that. Yes, Jai Bharati. This is to inform. Yes, you tell. This is to inform. Please remember that we are not going to give importance to the person who is speaking. Please sit, boy. We are not bothered about the speaker. Speaker here in the sense whoever is writing it. We are not bothered about who is writing. We are bothered about what that matter is. So, we should write it in passive voice. Do you all remember passive voice? I taught you clearly, giving importance to the action, not the person who is doing the action. If you write I inform you, we are informing you, it becomes personalized. We are not supposed to do that. It is wrong. Did all understand it? So, make it a standard thing. This is to inform is the best way to start. So, when I say this is to inform, immediately you should think whom are you informing it. So, this is to inform the students of classes 9 to 12 about a trip from school. Make them into short sentences. Is it understood? This is to inform about a trip from school for classes 9 to 12. Is it clear? It is going to be on 20th of September. I am writing it in the future because in the examination we expect something to be written later only. This is going to be on 20th of September. There is no need of writing going to be also. This is on 20th. That also is correct. Is it clear? Interested students, don't write all the interested students. Time gets wasted. Place, usage of words, we have to reduce them. Yes, interested students should bring an amount of rupees, whatever amount you had been asked, you can write 2,000, 100, 200, whatever it is, so and so date, by so and so date. Because we are going by 20th, at least 3-4 days in advance we need to get to know the number of students going. Is it clear? So, interested students should pay a fee of rupees 500 on or before 15th of September. Is it clear? Consent letter from the parents must be brought. I am saying consent letter because some children without the parents' knowledge they might bring, and if they are coming to school and they are going directly from the school and coming back, it might be a little bit of a botheration. Understood? So, we add such kind of things. Is it clear? Everyone understood? For further queries, consult your cultural secretary. Done? We have to simply write it as short, as clear as possible. We told when, to whom it is. What did we say? It is from classes 9 to 12. We already told when it is. Yes, for the sake of that we already told what is the deadline, that is last date for payment including the money. We included in it consent letter for the parents. In case anything is missed, What's the last line which will help us? Consult the head girl, head boy, cultural secretary. Depending on the question, you can ask them to consult anyone for further clarification. Is it clear? After that, read the question, who is writing this notice. Usually it can be cultural heads, principal, coordinator, vice principal, such kind of heads write them. So, you will be writing that name and then you will close it off. Is it understandable, everyone? Why did it become big? Oh, I zoomed it. How am I to get back to the normal condition? Yes, I came back. I didn't write the content here, I explained everything. I hope all are able to remember these points clearly. Am I right? So, I am extending this margin, the page, the margin, the box, I am extending all of them. So, who has written this? Let us think that it is head boy or head girl. Please don't write head boy oblique head girl. Be one of them. Don't be this or that. It has to be clear. And in the examination, no one will bother whether you are a girl or a boy. What they wanted is you have to write something there depending on the question. Is this understood? So, you are going to write head boy. In case they have given the name, you write that name. Before that, you will sign it. And who is a head boy this time? Pardon me? Kannan. So, you write that name and since it is completed, we close it. In this way, we have packed up our answer perfectly. Inside also, remember, only the heading notice, name of the school and this, that is the subject topic will be written center alignment. Remaining everything must be written from close to the margin. Did all understand it? Any doubts in connection with it? No? So, shall I give you a question and then you will be able to write it? Yes or no?